darling heart, and welcome to this episode of the Drink Less, Live Better podcast. This is the podcast that helps you to see that drinking less doesn't need to be stressful, lonely, or boring. I'm your host, Sarah Williamson, and I decided to have a year alcohol-free as a little life experiment and haven't looked back. I'm a best-selling author, expert speaker, and life coach. I'm here to support you with your alcohol-free or drink less adventures. Give me a follow on Instagram at drinklesslivebetter and head to the website drinklesslivebetter.com, where you will be able to sign up to the 5-day Drink Less experiment, find blog posts, and you can choose to join the email club, where I share resources, wisdom, insights, and glimmers of hope and joy. I hope you enjoy this episode. Let's get straight to it. Follow the flawed. Now, before we begin, I use the word flawed lightly here. I possibly mean imperfect. I probably mean normal. And by normal, I mean every single shade of different. Okay, I'm glad we've established that. And as we know for sure, I love a bit of nuance. Flawed individuals play a crucial role in our societies and communities, offering valuable lessons and contributions that often go unrecognised. Their imperfections, far from being drawbacks or negatives, can be deep wells of insight, creativity and growth for both themselves and, of course, for other people around them. Here are my 10 observations about why flawed people are so important and what we can learn from them. Number 1, authenticity and relatability. Flawed individuals often exhibit an unfiltered authenticity that resonates deeply with others. By embracing their imperfections, they create spaces where others feel comfortable being themselves. This genuine approach to life encourages honesty and vulnerability, meaning deeper connections and, of course, therefore, deeper relationships. We can learn from flawed people that it's okay to be imperfect. Their example teaches us to accept ourselves as we are, a fabulous cornerstone for personal growth and self-acceptance. Number 2, resilience and adaptability. Those who grapple with their flaws often develop remarkable resilience. They learn to navigate challenges, adapt to setbacks, and persevere in the face of adversity. This resilience is a valuable trait in an ever-changing world. From flawed individuals, we can learn the art of bouncing back or bouncing forward. Their experiences teach us that failure and setbacks are not endpoints, but perhaps opportunities for growth and reinvention. Go on, ask me how I know this. Number 3, empathy and compassion. People who acknowledge their own flaws tend to be more empathetic towards others. Having experienced their own struggles, they often are more understanding and supportive of those facing similar challenges. We can learn from flawed individuals how to cultivate deeper empathy and compassion. Their perspective helps us to understand that everyone is fighting their own battles, and this encourages, hopefully, a more kind and understanding society. Yes, please to this. Number 4, innovation and creativity. Flaws can be catalysts for innovation. Those who recognise their limitations often find creative ways to overcome them, leading to novel solutions and approaches. Some of history's greatest inventors and artists were driven by their perceived flaws or limitations. From flawed people, we can learn to think outside the box and approach problems from unique angles. These experiences show us that constraints can fuel creativity rather than stifle it. Number 5, continuous growth and self-improvement. Individuals aware of their flaws are often on a constant journey of self-improvement or discovery. This commitment to growth can be inspiring and motivational for other people watching it. We can learn from flawed people the importance of lifelong learning. We are never done, never finished. Number 6, humility and open-mindedness. Recognising one's flaws fosters a level of humility, an essential quality for personal and professional success. Flawed individuals are often more open to feedback and new ideas as they understand that, of course, they don't have all the answers. From flawed people, we can learn the value of humility and open-mindedness. Their approach teaches us to listen more, judge less. Number 7, realistic expectations and self-compassion. Flawed individuals often develop a more realistic view of human nature. This perspective can lead to setting more achievable goals and practicing self-compassion when things don't work out. We can learn from flawed people how to balance ambition with realism and treat ourselves with kindness. Courage and vulnerability is number 8. It takes courage to be aware of, acknowledge, and address one's flaws. Those who do so often exhibit bravery in other areas of life as well. They're more likely to take risks, speak up against injustice, and stand by their convictions. Yes, yes, and yes. Take a risk, speak up, and stand up. Be prepared to be counted. From flawed individuals, we learn the power of courage and vulnerability. Their example shows us that true strength often lies in facing our weaknesses. Number 9, diverse perspectives and inclusive thinking. Flawed people often bring unique perspectives to the table. Their experiences shape their worldviews in ways that can challenge conventional thinking and promote more inclusive and diverse approaches to problem solving. Number 10, forgiveness and second chances. Those who acknowledge their own flaws are often more willing to forgive others and believe in second chances. From flawed people, we learn the transformative power of forgiveness and the importance of giving others and ourselves the opportunity to learn and grow from mistakes. Flawed individuals are not just important in society, they are essential. Their experiences, struggles, and triumphs offer invaluable lessons in resilience, empathy, creativity, and personal growth. By embracing our flaws and learning from others, we create a more authentic, compassionate, and innovative world. It's through our imperfections that we connect most deeply with one another and find the motivation to continually improve ourselves and our communities. Did I say flawed? Oh, sorry, I meant flawless. How totally flawless we are, perfect in our imperfection. Thank you for listening in today, and P.S. I believe in you.